everyone, it's April with Hair 101. We're here with Daisy today and we're going to show you how to do an updo. This will be a great updo for prom or even a wedding. It's really formal. You probably won't be doing it on your 5-year-old, but this can be done on anyone. And this is my model, so we'll just do it on her anyway. She'll have fancy hair for school today. And she wants to show you one of our puppies. Daisy, what's this puppy's name?
I don't know. Sweetie Pie.
Is it Sweetie Pie? Show the camera the puppy. How many puppies do we have?
5.
Yeah, we have 5 Cocker Spaniel puppies and they are the sweetest things ever. Alright, to start this hairstyle, you just take the front piece of the hair. You're going to comb it straight up. If they have bangs, you can leave it swooping down or whatever, but she doesn't, so I'm going to just include them in. And so then you're going to shoot it with some hairspray. We have to put the puppy away because hairspray and puppies don't really go well together, huh, Daisy? Mm-hmm. Alright, so then we're going to spray or do the same thing back here and just kind of work back to the back of the head. And you're going to take up a few sides every once in a while and do the same thing, working them into the section in front. There we go. So this should all end up blending together, kind of back combed. It's not a ton of back combing, but you are including that hair that you've done from behind. And it's going to look really scary at first, but you just keep going and you'll see. Let's spray it with some hairspray. Grab it all together and then back it in a little bit more. So I'm going to do this until about the ears up. Alright, so when you have all of that done, you're going to flip it back over and you're going to very softly just kind of try to pull it back into, and then you're going to take the comb and you're going to just make it smooth because you don't want to see all that back combing. So you're going to take that top layer of hair and just kind of smooth it over. So you are combing out a little bit of the back combing, but not the part that's really giving it the body, just the very top section. So you just do it lightly. Okay, so we are going to need some bobby pins with this. So you're going to grab it. And this is where you really need a mirror in front of you because you need to check and make sure that this bump looks good. And if you want, you can even kind of part it a little bit and give it a little bit of movement to one side. There we go. We'll just do a side part right there. So the front's going to be a little bit tighter and then the top is really going to have lots of this body. So once you get your top combed down, you're going to take the edges by the ears and just kind of pull them tight and then just shape up this little poof in the back. So I'm going to be using bobby pins and hairpins today. If you don't have hairpins, that's okay. You can just use bobby pins. I like the hairpins for the Pincurls, and if I don't want it to be a really tight hold, but the bobby pins are good if you need it to stay in and be tight. So in the back here, we definitely want it to be tight. So I'm going to take it and push it across and then run the other opposite direction. And I'm going to try to get them to lock by crisscrossing. Just one more. Oops. Spread out. Alright, so then when you get to that point, you can spray the top and just kind of fix some pieces that are flying away. Alright, so now the rest of the hair back here is going to be in these little rose curls. They're like pin curls and they look really elegant. So you're going to grab this chunk of hair underneath and I'm going to use a bobby pin for the base. Anytime I secure in with this style, I'm going to use a bobby pin. And I just shove my finger in there like that. And I make sure it goes over the entire piece of hair. And then I push it down. And then this is what's left over. And now with this, I'm going to put some pomade on it. It doesn't really matter what kind of pomade you use as long as it gets it smooth.
Is that sticky?
A little bit. So this is just going to smooth out those ends. There we go. And then I'm going to wrap it around my fingers and spin it down here until it makes this little circle. And this is where I'm going to use my hairpins because they do, like I said, they do a lot looser hold. And the main difference is that what they look like, they're not like squish tight. But with these Pincurls, you can just go in on the side where the ends are sticking out and just kind of go in between and then all the way across. See, so it just kind of lightly holds it there. And once the style is in and done, you can adjust them so you don't see them a little bit easier because they're not so tight. So that is really handy too. So that's our first one. We're going to grab another section from this side, right below where the top is. And bobby pin the base in. And that's going to hold it tight. Then we're going to pomade.
Is pomade white?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes. Sometimes it's blue. You put your fingers at the base and just wrap the hair around it. There we go. Sometimes it works just to flip it over. And then look down, Daisy. Thank you. Okay, we're going to take this chunk underneath, split it in half. Pomade.
This and you get some.
Oh, thank you. That's a great idea. Are you going to help me? So if that happens where you have the ends that kind of pop out, you can just push them back down and use another hairpin over the top of them until you spray it down good. And then readjust the hairpin once you've sprayed it. Helps it to just stay in there. Okay, so we're going to grab the other half and do the same thing.
I'll hold it out when you get it.
Okay. Thanks.
Is that bobby pins? Bobby pins, bobby pins, bobby pins, bobby pins.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
And look right here.
Thanks, Daisy. Is your arm going to get tired?
Yeah. Well, this makes my arm tired. This does. Oh, mommy, it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it so cold?
I don't know.
Maybe it's because it's supposed to be cold.
Maybe. That's probably true. Did you touch it? Look
No.
down. You touched it?
You touched, did it make your finger cold?
Mm-hmm.
What? Can you just make Abby's a different hairdo?
Mm-hmm.
Not like mine, because her hair is too curly.
Yeah, that's true. That Amber is crazy curly, huh?
Mm-hmm. Just like I saw a girl that was at tacos, and it had curly hair and red. It was red.
Mm-hmm. Just like Amber's?
Her face was different.
Was it at tacos or was it at Thanksgiving Point?
Tacos. It had a playground.
Mm-hmm. Thanksgiving Point playground, I thought. Alright, so then have her look in the mirror, and if there's any parts that you need to be adjusted, you can just take in little, there we go, little pins. And then I like to take the comb and a color comb anyway, color brush, and spray some hairspray on the ends of it. And then this just takes care of all those little flyaways and it really polishes it up. To go around with this. And just spray a little bit more. There we go. So then we can go to the back, and this is where it kind of gets fun. You can match feathers to your prom dress, and you can have them bobby pinned in. So you can just take a few little feathers. And you just kind of clip them into the bobby pin like this, and you just stick them in. You can do that wherever you think it looks pretty. And so now you have like a little feathery, flowery updo. All right, and then we're done, and we have a fancy low updo for Daisy, and with just a little bit of feathers added for fun. And thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my videos. I'll see you next time.